that it is on these slopes that the Garden of Eden lay. After all, where else could such beauty be? Others suggest the meaning of the name of the capital, Mbale, is hidden treasure, but it's probably from the local word for stone. 25 million years ago, a solitary volcano in the center of Africa erupted, leaving the world's largest caldera with 5 peaks of over 4,000 meters. It is now home to over 1 million people, nearly 300 species each of birds and trees, numerous small mammals, and 5 primates. Today, nearly 40 are globally threatened, with 6 on the brink of extinction. Over 2,300 meters, the top 5th of Mount Elgon is a registered UNESCO biosphere. Three tribes cultivate the adjacent land, kilometers beyond where the roads end. Here, in fertile loamy soils watered from the summit, they farm traditionally, intercropping and using shade to create a harmonious interdependence that also produces a unique fine coffee. With tree cover being lost for fuel and food, changing and unpredictable climate, man too could face extinction. This is a tipping point and a moment of choice.
The reason why you are here, you are trying to
Baba, bakulanga bati nani?
Mumene nanje wa Mugonyi Ibrahim.
What keeps you awake at night?
Kitu kinetera kubawe kukiro kubyambaso. Byeza nikwe byefuna.
If you could change one thing to make the landscape better, what could it be and why?
Subire nti byefuna ni byala byesimba mbyani babini birudimala bisobose kusasula bulai.
What else do you think will make a difference in your earning from coffee?
Nyamabyazi mwanyi mbyale ko ni bitu bindi na sobire nti binanjeda bulai na biko bina bitu bindi byabya pa kitunga dipes.
If you could change one thing to make landscape better, what could it be and why?
Nakosa mali kingi ateri taka linyanjala mafatiri.
medicine.
Because
we are now in the field. We happen that we have got an accident, so we are now applying this local herb to prevent the local.
Okay. What bothers you about the future of coffee in this location? What interventions has made the biggest difference in coffee farming?
Weather. Weather na yako affecting nabi. Zimwanyi zinoki nanga kenometi mukukungula zimwanyi ngazole kunoga au kufuna buzibu bwega mani. Ukukulete zimwanyi zo kuzitengo kakuli ni cyuma kisya uzoromba omulana cyuma lusina yali bize kulemere ni kusya azo zigone ziba zabulagire fana wabona ezo ziba zabulagire banga zimwanyi kwa kunoga kuti kuzisya immediately kakubenye mulimo mutyo nefefeze efezi bazimenyaho ziba zabulagire ekyo nakyo cyaba kizibu ifula esikunogera ifula ebengali zesusyere ukikuzisinga zose zirimo zikubula muri kunoga zindi like that.
Okay.
Ivana wabone ni bude na bobo
kebori bula ide
bude babuzi
kale mai wanya
kale baba.
I do that because they are our affiliate member, and for now their finances don't support the full staffing.
Okay. Mr. Moses, what keeps you awake at night?
What keeps me awake in Bududa is this quest for the farmers in Bududa to get satisfaction from the prime crop they do, coffee farming, which is only next to oil in world trade. And yeah, sure, looking at that day when they will get a satisfactory price for their efforts, that's what keeps me awake.
What bothers you most about the future in this location in Bududa?
Bududa is such a wonderful place. What bothers me is the infrastructure, the roads, especially the feeder roads reaching the farmers, and even the main road linking to the other districts, Manafa and Bali, is in such a bad shape. So talk about farmers carrying their coffee to marketing places, it is such a hurdle.
Okay. If you could change one thing to make the landscape better, what could it be and why?
I won't say the landscape in Bududa doesn't need to be changed. What we need to do is improve the beauty, improve the infrastructure there, plant more trees because many trees have been cut down, and the beauty of Bududa will remain.
Okay. What interventions have made the biggest difference to coffee farming in Bududa?
I won't say not much has been done. If anything, the coffee that you grew there in the 60s is not what's growing now because of the destruction of the environment. But this is recovering because with the private efforts, there is a need for more coffee planting. There is need for good tree cover, so making sure the farmers get the support they need to improve their farms.
Mr. Moses, what interventions by CARICO have been the best received by the cooperative members?
I want to say CARICO has been a very good partner, and they have visited several times, talked to our farmers, and that has been very inspiring. But recently they also gave Bududa a motorized pulping machine. That has been a very, very good contribution. And instead of taking so many days to pulp a few tons of coffee, they're able to do it now in hours. Secondly, they promised to intervene in friendly trees planting for the farms to provide the cover the coffee needs. And this is a project soon to be implemented, which is very welcome.
Okay. What interventions have made the biggest difference to coffee farming?
I don't want to think enough has been done to improve coffee farming. I think there is still more to do. But the most central part of it is pricing. The pricing, the liberalization has brought many buyers into the coffee industry, but that has brought the quality down. For us to get back to improve the quality, I think we need to get to the farmers, improve the practices, like how the coffee
Okay.
farmed in the garden,
Aha, Chichimada.
the pulping, the fermenting, all that needs a little bit of training, and that will improve the coffee delivered to the markets.
What else do you think will make a difference to your coffee farming?
I think this is the farmers at the farmer level, we need to improve the quality. The coffee produced from the farms should be high quality, and then like I've already said, with the partners like CARICO, if the farmers can get a good price, that will keep the farming enjoyable, and yeah, that's what I think can be.
Okay, lastly, what is your message from Bududa and CARICO?
From Bududa to CARICO, we want to say you are welcome, and we are grateful to all interventions and all contributions. We still encourage you to even do further, especially reaching to the final consumers of coffee. Let them know that we are doing our best to produce quality coffee. They just need to do something on the price.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moses.
No.
During the last 50 years, the forests on Mount Elgon in eastern Uganda have taken a considerable toll. According to National Forestry Association estimates, high forest in Uganda reduced by over 500,000 hectares between 1990 and 2005. On Mount Elgon, although two districts saw increases of 15% each, some 2,300 hectares, this was offset by a 33% decrease, or 4,400 hectares, in another district on the mountain, resulting in a net decrease. Then from 2005 to 2010, tropical high forest as a whole reduced by another 32%, and of what remains, 75% is described as depleted. The last national census found that over 95% of households use either firewood or charcoal for cooking, in the absence of other forms of power. The National Charcoal Survey in 2015 confirms this situation, similar to many neighbouring countries. Since 2018, CARICO has been in discussion with the National Forestry Association and the National Coffee Research Institute to see how this can be restored. In addition to the well-documented benefits of trees, on these steep slopes they provide shade to coffee bushes, allowing them to produce a better, harder bean, harbour birds, which reduces the need for pesticides, and also bees, which pollinate the coffee plants. The outcome of these discussions is a project that is starting with planting 10,000 indigenous trees on 700 smallholding farms, covering approximately 700 hectares at over 2,000 metres altitude. The project, which will be led on the ground by women and young adults, will include community and cooperative engagement and educate primary pupils on the role of trees in biodiversity and climate change. Build it back, build it better, go beyond the taste.